What's up, guys? Nitro Gang. Guess what? Going on a vintage Nitro road trip. That's right. Look at this. Raining like the sun was going out here. We ain't had rain in months over here in Texas, boy, I tell you what. Right in the middle of rush hour, too. But I got a couple vintage Nitros that I think you're really gonna like. Now, these Nitros are some of my favorite. I'll tell you that much. And I'll give you another hint. They start with the K and they end with the O. And originally I only bought one of them, but the guy had 4 of them. And I was bidding on all 4, but I lost 3 of them. I ended up winning the very last one. And so anyway, it's brand new, never run, and it's freaking sick. Can't wait to get it. So after I checked my email this morning, the guy had contacted me and said that he lived about an hour away from me. So he wanted to see if I wanted to go pick it up. We would meet like halfway. So I told him, yeah. So now I'm on the way to go pick it up. Hope the guy doesn't fake on me. So when I talked to him on the phone, he said he actually had 4 more cars. And I was like, he asked me if I'd be interested. And I said, man, don't even throw, come on. And so he started sending me some pictures. When I saw the picture, I knew right away I had to have 1 more. There was 2 of them that were extremely rare as they get. Like, you don't get any more rare than this. And I mean, they are absolutely worth a freaking fortune. Both of them brand new, never run. You just got them on the shelf queens. And I guess they're gonna stay that way. Probably not gonna run the bodies, definitely not. I don't know. If I do, I'd have to reinforce them, and I don't know. I was thinking maybe I could make some molds of the bodies and try and make some more so I could actually run the copies, the duplicates, and keep the original. Oh, the car just hydroplaned. Anyway, a lot of standing water is coming down real hard. And so anyway, I couldn't resist buying 1 more, and so now I'm gonna get 2 of these cars. One of the bodies you can still buy right now, but he's had the body like professionally painted and detailed, and I mean, this thing is freaking sick. Oh god, freaking water levels are high as shit. Just crossed over the river. Tons of flash flooding going up on there. So, when I saw the car's conditions, all of the cars, he had them all basically brand new. I don't know that he had ever run any of them. He had 8 of them. And had 4 of them listed initially. God, look at this fucking retard with the reverse fucking brakes on right here, man. I tell you what, man, if there was so many fucking retards in this world, boy, I tell you what. There you go. Now he's gonna try to turn on fucktard. Let me go fucking reverse on the fucking highway. Yeah, go drink some more, jackass. Sorry. I don't like retards driving around on the road. They put everybody's lives in jeopardy. Go ahead and give them the bright lights. There's a lot of people that just don't like to drive in the rain too. I hope this dude like doesn't mind driving in the rain. It doesn't bother me at all. But anyway, so we're on the way, guys. We're gonna go get some vintage nitros. Okay, I'll give you another hint. They're 8 scale, and they're 2-speed babies. 2-speed babies. 2 of them. 2 2-speed babies. Dos 2-speed babies. And both of these are big block cars, I'll tell you that much. 8 scale. 8 scale big block car. Brand new, never run. And in case you haven't figured it out yet, it starts with a K and ends with an O. That means it sounds like a key. And then there's a show in there. There's Kyosho. Kyosho. Dos Kyoshos. Dos Kyosho GT2s. I'm telling you. Okay, I'm sorry. Yes, that's true. I got 2 brand new Kyosho GT2s coming. I'm gonna go pick them up. Well, I hope the guy don't fake on me, boy, I tell you what. I already paid for one. I'm gonna pay for the other one cash when I get there. We made the deal over the phone so we don't pay all those eBay fees and shipping and all the rest of that stuff. So anyway, I gotta seal the deal. I gotta turn on the air conditioning, man, because it's getting foggy. It might be a little difficult to hear me when that AC starts kicking on. It starts blowing real hard. Yeah, it's getting kind of hard to see. So, that's the good news, guys. Nitro Gang, Central Texas chapter. Got 2 more Kyoshos. Oh, I forgot. I bought another Kyosho. But this one is a 10 scale. And this one won National Championship, IFMAR, International Federation Model Association, back in 2004. And it's a 2-speed baby, of course. And the championship took place in Brazil. And 8 of the top 10 vehicles were Kyosho V1 triple Rs. With Serio engines. There was only 1 Serpent and there was 1 associated TC3. All the rest were Kyoshos running Serio motors and Serio tune pipes. So anyway, I picked up one of those too. I just got it. And it's in like new condition. The engine doesn't have any compression, so I'm gonna have to send that off to Adam Drake and have him repinch that for me. And I was thinking about buying another sleeve for it because I already got 2 more connect mods. Really want to try those Serio engines. I heard they were the shit back in the day. And supposedly still, you know, competitive with today's engines. I don't know. I don't race. I'm not interested in that. All I'm interested is driving around these little cars, man. All an ass. I like to get the top of the line cars because you know they're going to haul ass, and they have a proven history, you know. So, you know, the smaller bachelor cars, those are fun too, but you know, eventually you grow out of that and you want something a little faster. That's why I go ahead and get like the racing ones. It's getting cold. Man, look at that. I waxed the windshield. The rain is just beating off of there, man. It's like I don't even have to run the windshield wiper. So when I talked to this guy, he said, okay, after 6 o'clock. So that left me a little confused because I thought, well, that could mean any time after 6 o'clock, like even 9 o'clock or something. I don't know. But then started thinking about it. I was like, so does that mean like right after 6? What does that mean? You know, so anyway. tried following up with the guy, but he was at work, so I told him, I sent him a text message right before I left. I said, all right, man, I'm heading that way. So that means the shoe's on his foot, and he's got to get on the road. Uh-oh. We got the 5-0 up here. There was an accident. There was some shit going on. Get over this dude getting on my ass, you know. I don't like people driving on my ass. I drive slow, man. I used to drive real fast. I used to have this badass sports car. I still do. I mean, Firehawk, Trans Am, the LS1 engine, fully built, all that crap. But I blew up the engine. I forgot to set the rev limiter on it. The clutch came apart on me, chopped off the headers, went through the windshield, through the floorboard, all that crap, chopped off the headers on the bottom, blew apart the, what was that? Between the transmission and the engine, there's that little tunnel thing, what's it called? I don't know where the clutch goes, I forget what it's called. Bell housing, yeah. Yeah, that thing grenaded, boy. It was like a grenade going off, man. The ground shook and everything. Parts flying up through the windshield of the car. Oh, man, that was horrible. Anyway, my Trans Am's been sitting around for a couple years. I just didn't have the money to fix it. But now I have the money to fix it. But in the meantime, I bought a truck. I'm fixing that one up. So I think when I get that truck finished, I just got to put the water pump on. And all the accessories on the front, you know. And I got to do the brakes. It's been sitting for like the past 15 years, 17 years. But anyway, I got to get that one going. And probably flip that one and put that money into the Trans Am to get that one going, and then I'll just sell that. So I got really attached to it, and I kept killing the clutches on it. I probably went through 5 clutches on that car until this very last one, where the damn thing just blew up on me, and it took out the block too, because the bell housing, when it exploded, the bolts going through the bell housing bolted into the back of the block. And those bolts just took off too. I mean, and it destroyed the back of the block. So that engine is in the process of being torn down. It's just so hot. I don't have a garage, so I got to work on it underneath the shade tree side of the house. And I've just had too much business right now, and I can't afford to just go work on the car. So I'm building my first house for a client right now. I typically just draw the homes for people. But one of my clients couldn't find a builder, even though I had a couple of them lined up. Everybody was just so busy and wanted to charge like 20%. So I told my client I would help him. I'd do it for him. And so anyway, that takes up a lot of my time. And then I picked up a couple more clients to design homes for. Meantime, so I've just been drawing homes, going back and forth to the jobs, and then I picked up 2 more clients who want me to build their homes. And so next month I'll probably start on another house, and then maybe a month after that I'll start on another house. And so anyway, I'm going to be real busy with all that for the rest of the year. But you know, every Sunday I devote to taking the day off so that I can rest up from the week. I work at least 12 hours a day. I'm self-employed, and I work a lot harder for myself than I did for anybody else. A lot longer, I make a lot less money. I make about half as much as I did when I was working for somebody else, and I work twice as much. So, you know, people, they don't realize what's involved with being self-employed. And if you want to be self-employed, you got to be ready to work twice the hours for half the pay. And for the first like 5 years that I was basically on my own, I was struggling, and I was having to do construction. I was having to work construction jobs, go out there and actually swing the hammer and everything else. And it taught me a lot. And I thought I knew so much after being in the field, in the business, but in the office, just drawing homes for nearly 20 years. I thought I knew it all until I went out there and actually started building myself, you know, my own two hands, and whatever tools needed. And what ended up happening was I ended up learning a lot about what really needed to be on the plans and what didn't need to be on the plans. And I've worked for numerous architects and architect firms, and I can tell you 99% of all of their plans are what I call fluff. It's like useless information. They put a bunch of crap on there to make it look like they've done their job, but in reality, they put very little information that you actually need to know to build the house. So as the builder, you have to know a lot more things than what's on the plans. And so that's what I'm focusing on now, is implementing those things into the plans, because as the builder, I need to know these things. And the plans take twice as long to draw because you have to do twice the work. But when you do all the work that way, you know exactly all the materials you're going to need, what specific materials you're going to need from the specific vendors, you know exactly where to get them, you know exactly how much they cost, and in the end, you can say, okay, look, these are hard numbers. These are the material costs. Now, the soft numbers would be, say, your contractors and other variables like that, where you just don't know exactly how much your contractors are going to cost. But you can put an allowance in there and, you know, get estimates from your clients, your contractors. And then once that's all done, then you propose it to your client and say, look, these are the numbers I'm getting, and this is how much it's going to cost. And then they can decide whether or not they want to go forward with it. But the key thing to remember is not to invest too much time on all this stuff up front, because chances are you're not going to get compensated for it unless you write that in your contract. And nobody wants to sign a contract up front before they know how much it's going to cost. So it takes a lot of work, like probably a couple months worth of work, to get to the point where you know exactly how much it's going to cost. And you basically have to eat all that. And that's the really sucky part, because nobody wants to have to eat all that. Because that's a lot to eat, believe me. 2 months worth of work for no pay is a lot to eat. Oh no. Power steering fluid's low. I can hear the little power steering motor going. I didn't bring any with me. I don't think I did. Anyway, I just got here, guys. I haven't heard back from the guy. Let me check my messages. And I'll continue this video later, man.